My people, my people, my people. How are you guys doing, man? How are you guys doing in the undefeated, man? I need to know how my people are doing. What is going on? How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? Hope everything's going well with you. Hope your day's going well. I am Coach Sean, here to bring you the news of Bama football once more and again. I hope everybody's in the chat doing well. Much love to the undefeated. Hope you guys are doing excellent out there. Hope you guys are having an exciting day, exciting time, whatever the case may be. I hope everything's going well for you. And I really, really, really hope you guys are doing big things today, man. I won't worry you long, man. Just here to bring you some good stuff. Talk to you guys a quick minute. See how you doing. See how you feeling. And see how you guys feel about A-Day, man. Let me cut this music down just a little bit. See how you guys feeling about A-Day, man. Get you guys thoughts. Get you guys feelings. You know, get the inside scoop of what's going on with the undefeated, man. How you guys doing out there, man? Much love to everybody who tapped in today, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You know what, my love for you, my affection for you. I appreciate you guys tapping in with Coach, saying what's what on this dreary afternoon, and tapping in with me just to get a kind word in, man. Much love to TJ Williams. What's up, TJ? How you feeling, bro? Kimberly Harmon. What's up, Kimberly? I'm glad you're in here, Kimberly. Roll Tide to you, Kimberly. I always look forward to seeing you. Cynthia Middleton, my people. I always look forward to seeing you, Cynthia. Roll Tide to you. I'm glad you're in here for sure. Bama fan 95. How are you, man? Roll Tide to you. Ruben Poole, what's going on with you, brother? Kennedy, what's going on, man? Jared, how you doing, Jared? Roll Tide to you, bro. Ruben Poole, what's up, Ruben? How you doing, broski? Goofball, what's the business, bro? How you feeling, Goofball? Good to see you in here, bro. You already know, Jared. You already know, man. Poetic Injustice, what's up with you, brother? How you feeling, man? Good to see you, man. EJ Riggins is in the house. Roll Tide, EJ. Piano Man 61 is in the house. Piano Man, roll tide to you. LaQuasia Gordon, the decor queen, is in the house. Good to see you, sweetie. I'm so glad you're in here. Deborah Rothschild is in the house. What's up, Deborah? How you feeling? How you doing? Glad you're in here. Thank you for tapping in with me. Kevin Lynch is in here. Roll Tide, Kevin. How you doing, man? Um, Goofball, as I said, is in here. Brian Thompson's in here. What's up, Brian? How you feeling, man? Roll Tide, Bama fan 95. Already know. You already know what it is, my bros. MJ, particular misfit, is in here. What's up, MJ? How you feeling, bro? How your day been, man? Larry Large, the broski Larry Large is in here. If Larry's in here, we got to get it cracking. You already know what it is, man. Antonio Snell is in here. What's up, Antonio? Good to see you, broski. You know what I mean? Can't wait till you come up this way, man. Good to see you, brother. Roll Tide. Jarvis Mitchell is in the house. What's up, Jarvis? How you feeling, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother. Glad you guys tapped in, man. You know, a lot of things to go over real quickly. Sweet Home Bama 24 is in here. What's up with you, bro? Sweet Home Bama folks say, what's up, Coach Sean? You got to be happy for your Alabama State Hornets beating up on Auburn baseball last night. You know what? That is a loaded question, Sweet Home. That is a loaded question, brother. My respect for Alabama State is at an all-time high, right? But to pull for them Hornets, boy, I'd rather take a hot coal and put it on each one of my ass cheeks, right? Than pull for Bama State, right? And I'd rather put 2 hot coals on each ass cheek to pull for Auburn, right? So my name is Wes, and I can't get in that mess. That's a game that I got there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bama State, though they done their thing. Can't take that from them, right? Much love to you, Sweet Home Bama 24. Ruben Poole, my broski. You know what I mean? Good to see you got Marquita, my neighbor. I'm so glad to see you in here, Marquita. Roll Tide to you, sweetie, for sure. Nicole Covington, I'm glad you're in here. Good to see you. The broski Patriot Life is in here. What's up, Patriot Life, man? What's up, bro? How you feeling, man? I'm glad to see you, bro. Glad to see you. Hope I get to meet you at A-Day and all the great undefeated people, man. Really, really, really excited to see you guys, man, and tap in with you, right? Much love to you all, for sure. Trevor Panier, home team, is in the house. What's up, Trevor Panier, man? Good to see you, broski. Hope you're coming down to A-Day, bro. Jarvis, the broski Jarvis. What's up, Jarvis? Man, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Good to see you guys, bro. For sure. I knew Deborah was going to hit me up. Deborah, I understand. You ain't got to just throw it all in my face. I get it. I get it, Deborah. I get it. You know I still love you, though, right? Cat Pooh, what's up with you? How you doing? Good to see you. Lisa Fitz-you is in the house. What's up, Lisa? How you doing? Good to see you in here, for sure. Yeah, man, everybody tapped in, man. If you guys can, on your way in, please hit the like button so this video will go up and get more people to come and see what we're talking about here. If you don't mind, if it ain't too much to ask, please hit that like button if you will. Mr. B205, what's up with you, bro? Yes, it is. Jermaine Mims in there. What up, Jay Mims? What's up with you, man? Much love to the undefeated, just like my brother Patriot Life said. RD is in the house. What's up, RD? How you doing, man? Much love to all of you. Really, really happy to see all of you. My broski coach Jay was supposed to be in the 6 o'clock slot. He had a school engagement, right? So he won't be able to come. I told him I would step in for him, hook him up. Many times he's did it for me, right? Anthony Harris, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Hit that like button on your way in if you can, right? That actually rhyme. Hit that like button on the way in if you can, right? I like that. I'm a fan 95, man. You already know, bro. You already know. Really, really looking forward to A-Day and seeing some things. RD, you already know, brother. Let's go. Looking forward to seeing some things. And I'm, I'm a pessimist by nature, bro. I'm a pessimist by nature. I just think all things is bad in football until they good. That way, if something bad happens, it doesn't shock me, right? So I'm really looking forward to seeing some things, man. I appreciate you, Kimberly. You already know how I feel about you. I appreciate you. Much love to you all, for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of things, that I want to see. I really, really, really want to see. I'm seeing some things about some different things and different players and different things that's going on. And I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I know all the answers won't be answered in a spring football game. I'm aware of that. I'm aware that you know it may or may not be starters even crowned in the spring game, right? That's where fall comes in at. But spring will give us a small glimpse into the future of Alabama football with a new coach and a new staff. Shout out to Train Wreck 70. What's up, Train Wreck? How you doing, bro? Roll Tide to you, man. So I am too, Cynthia. I'm impressed with Jalen. Jalen is mature beyond his years. The kid was the youngest starter in the SEC last year, and to see him sprout like that, to really take a hold of the leadership position, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Please don't forget to hit that like button if you guys can. Really, really run that video up if you guys can. Uh, try to make a mark on the algorithm so we can get more people to come in and hear a good kind word here at Alabama at Bama football on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Rawhide Media for you. What's up, bro? How you feeling? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm happy with where we're at right now. AMH, roll tide, bro. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Um, I'm happy with where we're at right now. It's the spring, brand new coaching staff, um, brand new everything, right? So I'm not upset at all. Um, I'm really happy. I just want to see the guys in live competition in front of a packed house on national TV, right? Austin French, what up, brother? Roll tide to you all. Please, if you guys will hit that like button. Um, so I'm excited, man. It's a few things that I was wanting to know. I've been reading about um, some deficiencies, maybe. I wouldn't really call them deficiencies, but some things where we may possibly entertain getting more players, really hitting the transfer portal, just a few positions, right? And I think it's the same positions that we all knew about previously, right? Um, so it's not shocking, right? You want to always create competition. I believe creating competition is the way to go. So a few questions that I had that I want to see answered as far as the spring is concerned at A Day is just this. It's a few things I want to see answered, guys. I want to see. I really, 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 really want to see our offensive line. I do, and that's as a whole. That's as a whole, not just the tackles. I read where they had Tyler Booker actually taking snaps at tackle. That speaks to how thin we are. In my mind, just in my mind, me and Coach Al Sanders and Coach Smoot and Coach Jay, we all had spoke about the possibility of Tyler getting reps at tackle. Maybe not to stay there, maybe, right? Coach Al, I was just speaking of you, bro. I was just speaking of you. I was just telling the chat that we all talked about, weeks and weeks and weeks ago about Tyler may possibly take a few reps at tackle just to see what that's like, just for experimentation purposes. I don't think that Tyler will start at tackle with the depth that we have. Not, I'm gonna say depth with the players that we'll have come fall. But I do think for the spring, it's a good idea to try him out at tackle, especially since it seems like we have more guards on the team than tackles right now. More guys that can be successful at playing guard than tackle. Austin French says, Coach, give you a 5-star to start in the season when it's all done. You mean as far as the offensive line, Austin? Yeah, that yeah. As far as the spring, Austin, with the Jaden Roberts injury, small injury, but I would keep him out as well. I probably would go just for the spring, Elijah Pritchard at left tackle. I still would have Book at left guard, James Brockermeyer at center, Rock Montgomery at right guard, and Wilkin Formby at right tackle. Now they are trying Booker at tackle. I read today where he Tyler Booker said, and I quote, "I'm willing to do whatever this team needs to win. If I have to play tackle, I'll play tackle." That's exactly what he said, word for word, in quotations. Um, if you guys remember, and Coach Al will probably know this, Tyler came to Alabama as a tackle. He played tackle in high school. So playing tackle for him is nothing new. Actually, guard what was new for him when he came to Alabama. Him and JC were the bookend tackles at IMG Academy in Florida. So him playing tackle is not going to be new to him, right? But I do think they did that just to give them a look because they probably have some more capable bodies at guard. You kick Tyler out the tackle. There's probably a couple of guys, Olaf Salinan, Rock Montgomery. Those guys can play guard. Those guys can play guard. Olaf may even be able to play tackle. He has the size, the length, the long arms to play tackle, right? So I think it's a good move, just like Coach Al said. Yeah, exactly, Coach Al. He played tackle at IMG. Him and JC Latham were the bookends. So I think it's a good move, guys. I think it's a good move, man. I think it's a good move to move Book out there and, like Coach Al said, check his versatility, see if we can get some reps, some good reps for Book out there in the spring, and see what happens, man. I think Tyler could play anything he wants. I think with the weight loss Tyler has had, exactly. Ayanada can play inside as well. Casey Plo can play inside. Young guys, but talented guys, right? So it's going to be real exciting, man, to see these guys with a packed house with the pressure on, with all the eyeballs on them. It's going to be interesting to see that. I have a few questions about A-Day. I have a few things I want to see specifically, right? I have a few things I want to see, guys. For me, I want to see who starts at Husky. Is it Devontae Smith? Is it the young cat, Red Morgan? I have been hearing about Red for weeks and weeks and weeks. I'm not sure if Devontae Smith was 100% healthy or just Red was just playing well, right? Or Devontae was playing another position, the true safety, and now he's moving to Husky. I don't know. Either way, these guys are in competition with one another. And I really, really, really want to see which one of those guys are with the first team defense. That's going to tell me quite a bit about each individual and each individual's development. Austin French, $2 super chat. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate you, man. Not only do I appreciate you, the entire staff appreciates you, man. We thank you for that, and we really appreciate you donating to the channel, and roll tide to you, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you. Coach Mook right here says Red Morgan. So Coach Mook has been at practice. So if Red is going out with the first team, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be really, really interesting to see where Devontae is. I like calling him 2.0 to see what 2.0 is, right? Devontae Smith 2.0. I want to see where he's playing at, man. Because if Red, who when I watched this kid film, when he first recruited Alabama, I knew he came from down smoking in them way. So I wanted to watch this kid. And what I seen was a kid who was smaller, but a kid that would knock your block off. Like, this kid is not afraid of contact by any stretch of the imagination, right? To see a young cat like that, come in and not afraid to lay his body on the line, right? The only thing I was afraid for him was I was worried about how small he was. But when you look at Red Morgan's competition in high school, Cam Coleman, what's the other receiver name? So I forgot the other receiver name, man. It's another one that this guy had to practice against every day. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Cam at Auburn, and the other receiver with a D. What's his last name? The other young receiver that's really, really, really good. If you guys know from Central Phoenix City, it's another receiver they had that's very, very, very highly touted, saying that he's a dog, right? Um, so to go against these kids every single day, uh, you knew the young man wasn't going to be afraid of competition, right? Yeah, Mello. You know the guy. You knew this kid was not going to be afraid of competition when you got to go against these type of guys every day. And in true competition form, they probably made each other better, right? So I'm looking forward to seeing Red. I'm looking forward to seeing Devontae Smith as well. Um, I'm looking forward, as we talked about, the offensive line. Dalen Upshaw, that's his name. That's the one I was talking about right there, Dalen Upshaw. Um, to go against these kids, man, Red had to have some success. And yeah, I think if Red had camped more, that kid would probably be a 4, if not a 5-star. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure a 4-star, right? So I'm excited for this kid. They said he took to the defense very well. Um, I've seen practice footage. Obviously, I hadn't seen him in person, but it don't take me a long time to see practice footage to really see. I hadn't seen them in competition. I've just seen a bunch of drills. You know, it's hard to tell from a bunch of drills. But when you see a kid that young going full speed in the drill as if he know what he's doing, I like those kind of kids. I like those kind of kids. Kids like that don't give a damn if they make a mistake. They're going to make it full speed. You know, kids like that are aggressive. They're not afraid. You can always tell those kind, man. So yeah, I'm ecstatic for this young man. I respect this kid. I love the fact that Devontae Smith is healthy now, and our secondary is going to be what it is. You know, these are young kids, and they'll have trial by fire. They'll go through ups and downs during the season. When you start playing better competition, they'll go through ups and downs, right? But the future is super bright for the University of Alabama, man. So I do want to see those guys. I want to see our offensive line, like we talked about. I want to see our tackles. I want to see Elijah Pritchett against some competition. I want to see Wilkin Formby against some competition. I want to see these guys with a packed house at Bryant Denny with the crowd cheering, you know. Yeah, facts, Coach Smoot. Facts, man. You know, to be that, they don't understand, to be that young and to come into a defense at the University of Alabama with the talent that we got on this roster and not be afraid and from what I'm hearing, the guy, he wasn't scared. This cat's stepping up there like he trying to get up in line quick. You know what I mean? I used to love kids like that, man. They're not afraid. Kids like that end up being the Minka Fitzpatricks. They end up being the Caleb Downs. Those kids that are young and don't care. I'm here. I'm gonna make my mistakes. Whatever. You know, they don't play the background. They don't wait. You know, so you got to give Red his respect on that, man. And I really think it's gonna pay off this year. That kid is a young kid. We started a young kid last year in the secondary, right? I think Red's skill set can do anything Caleb can do. I don't know how far Red's range is from hash mark to hash mark and stuff like that. But from what I'm seeing from this kid on his high school film, he can do anything. This kid could have played offense if you ask me too. I mean, he that kind of athlete. So I have no worries about that kid. Kids like that, man, you just got to let them play. You just got to let them play, man. You have to let them play because they're too talented to keep on the sideline, right? So shout out to Red, man. Shout out to all the defensive guys. I want to see these tackles, though. I want to see these tackles, man. I want to see some pressure. I want them to face adversity. I want to see how it happens. I know in the A-Day games, we don't do a whole bunch of blitzing, right? Because we all know at some point last year, hey, we couldn't even throw the ball because they was getting back there almost every play. So I know sometimes we don't do a lot of blitzing, but I would like to see our tackles get some pressure to see how they react to it. I'm not sure how Coach DeBoer is going to run his at this stage, but I'm ecstatic about seeing these young men get an opportunity in front of some fans, in front of some people, in front of some eyeballs, in front of a TV telecast to really see how they perform. I'm really ecstatic about that. I want to see cornerbacks. I want to see corner. The question is, do we go in the portal? I think this game will tell me. I don't know for sure yet. I want to see these cornerbacks. I know what the money brings, right? I seen the money when he was healthy. I seen the money when he was out there limping. From what they say, the money's healthy now, right? I want to see on the other side of the money. I want to see who lines up. Is it Xavier Brown? Is it Jaleel Hurley? Is it, who? Jalen Mbakwe? with Xavier Mincy being dinged up, who goes out there? I want to see. I want to see the rotation. I want to see the quarterback go at these kids, get them they work. I want you to work them. I want you to pick on them as if they were freshmen, like they are. I want to see these kids compete. I'm not worried about them getting beat in the pass play. I'm not worried about them giving them a play. That is none of my concern right now. I want to see how they compete. That'll tell me all I want to know. If they compete in the spring and you go out and you fight, man, we got some players, man. We got some players. I'm telling you. So that's just a few things I want to see, man. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see the center position. I want to see the center position. I want to see the center position compete. I want to see James go out and show that it's my position now. It's mine, right? In remnants of Landon Dickerson, in remnants of all the great centers who've came through here, and Ryan Kelly, and dominated their box from that position. I want to see James Brockemeyer show everybody it's my time. It's my time, right? My brother's gone, right? I'm small, let y'all tell it. This is what I can do. If he go out and play his game, people will be quiet. People will be quiet, right? So I want to see the center position, right? I heard Jihad Campbell had a black jersey on and was limping a little. I want to know, does he play? Does he go out there? If not, who goes in his spot? Jeremiah Alexander? Who? Does Jeremiah play the Sting or the Mike? I don't know, right? Justin Jefferson? I want to know. I want to know what these guys can do. I'm not upset that they're dinged up. Let the other guys get in there so we can see what we're working with. I know what Jihad brings. I don't need to see Jihad Campbell in the spring. Jihad Campbell has dominated his box, right? So I know what he brings to the table. I don't need to see Jihad to understand. I don't need to see Deontay. I don't need to see Deontay Lawson. I know what those guys can do. Let me see Justin Jefferson. Let me see Jeremiah Alexander so I know what our backups are like. We got a long season, man. Possibly 16, 17 games this year if we go all the way. You better have some depth, man. Because if you don't have depth, it's not the best team that'll be winning the championship. It'll be the most healthy team. That's a whole fact. Trainwreck 7.0 70 says, Coach Sean, look like the street preacher that puts hands on you and then stand over you and read the scripture from the Old Testament. Smack, be healed, roll tide. Yeah. Hey, the smack is best if you're an Auburn fan, or in my case, a Tennessee fan. Hella smacks. Hella smacks. Roll tide to you, Trainwreck. Roll tide to you, broski. Much love to you for sure. Hit that like button if you guys can on the way in, please. Coach Al says, I can't wait to see Danny Lewis. Man, you know what? Nobody ain't even talking about Danny, bro. Coach Al, I'm guilty as well, man. I want to see Danny Lewis is a big old boy, man. We definitely need to see Danny Lewis. Shout out to Danny Lewis. Make people like me who hadn't even talked about you, Danny. I apologize, brother. Make me talk about you after this weekend. Make me talk about you this weekend, brother, because I hadn't even talked about you, man. I apologize for that. Seeing him on footage, he looks and moves like that dude. Yes, Danny, a big old boy, man, and I really, really, really want to see him, man. Now that you bring that up, man, you know somebody else we hadn't talked about. I'm gonna tell you somebody else we hadn't talked about. I hadn't heard us talk a lot about this guy. This is not a player, right? I'm gonna tell you somebody who I think they should have gotten or should get more publicity, airtime. I know he's just a position coach. I get it, but I think this guy's a great offensive mind. And from what I hear, he's a great coach. He's mixing it up with these guys. We need to talk about the tight ends coach a little more. We need to talk about Brian Ellis, a little more. This guy was an offensive coordinator, man, right? He knows offense. He was a quarterback's coach and an OC at Georgia Southern. He led one of the most dangerous offenses in the nation. Trust me, one of these offenses that a lot of people did not like to play. They a smaller school, but finished in the top 30 nationally. right? In completion percentage and passing offense. Um, you know, prior to Georgia Southern, Ellis spent 6 years at Western Kentucky, two different stints there, co-offensive coordinator and receivers coach in 2021, then another quarterbacks coach and coordinator in 2019 and 20. So this guy knows offense, man. This guy understands principles. He understands offense. He understands how to score. He understands how to set these defensive schemes up. Um, to be a quarterbacks coach at Southern California, right, at USC. And this is when he was tasked with developing the likes of Sam Darnold, who eventually was the number 3 overall draft pick. Now, Sam hadn't played well in his overall career, as we know, but I think that's more Sam instead of his tutelage. A lot of times when these kids don't face a lot of adversity in college, they come from these well-off homes. They don't face a lot of adversity. When they get to the NFL is filled with adversity, and these kids sort of tank. They don't play well. They don't leech on. It just never works out for them the way it did in college when everything was roses, right? So I think Brian Ellis is going to be an asset. I think he is. A Coach DeBoer called him one of the greatest offensive minds he's been around. So I think he's a guy that if someone probably leave in the future, which I hope they don't, this is a guy you could slide in there, right, to keep the continuity going. So I'm excited. I think Brian Ellis is an underrated coach, right, who will have a great impact on this roster. I'm excited. That's a whole fact. I also want to know, do we add a veteran? Do we add a couple of veterans from the transfer portal? Do we add some? Do we? Do we add a tackle? Do we add a corner? Right? Do we add some secondary help? Do we? I don't know. Right? The spring, to me, this game will probably tell the story, even though I'm pretty sure coaches on the team right now probably know whether or not they're going to go after a tackle or a corner or anything for that matter, right? From what I hear from these talking heads, these coaches have probably already been in contact with the kids they want already, right? These kids probably already know, I'm going to try to get to Bama. That's on other rosters right now, right? That's if they're going to get them. I believe that we may possibly lose a player or two. I do believe that. I really do believe we may possibly lose a player or two. It may be someone who feels their playing time need to be increased and feel like they can play somewhere else. It may be someone that chomp at the bit for the NIL dollars. Whatever it is, I do feel like we may possibly lose a player or two. But I also feel like there's players out there right now that are vying to get to the University of Alabama, right? I think this portal that's opening up on the 15th, I believe. I do believe that this will be the greatest shift of players that we've ever seen in college football. I do believe you're going to see a plethora of players switch teams like dominoes. I do believe you're going to see a lot of moving and shaking from team to team, right? But I also believe this will be the last portal that you see with these type parameters. I don't think the portal in the future will have this much freedom. I don't. I think they're going to stop this. I think they're going to put something in to where these kids just cannot flip-flop rosters twice in the same year. You know what I mean? I really don't think this will be the future. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. From what Josh Pate say it's about to be some things that happen that'll make you look at the Caden Proctor move as not even that big a deal. So what that tells me is it's probably some veteran players on teams right now. It's probably some veteran players, some really, really, really good players um, that you may look at don't even have a reason to switch teams. Why is he switching teams for? That are going to switch teams, right? It's probably some players on rosters right now that their head coaches are not even sure if they're going to be around or not, right? What's up, Ephraim? How you doing, bro? 334. What's up, bro? How y'all boys doing, man? Um, I do believe it's going to be a lot of mixing and matching, man. I really do. I do believe it's going to be some players to switch teams that it's going to make people gasp. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So I really believe that, man. I really do. I think this Porter situation is going to be hectic, to say the least. So I hope everybody ready. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody ready, man. Stephen Hicks, what's up, bro? Roll Tide to you all, man. But I think we'll be in good shape, guys. I think Alabama will be in great shape. I really do. I noticed that Coach KD I say on purposely because he gave everybody credit and he gave everybody love as coaches do. But I noticed that he left the kicker and kick return position sort of open. He didn't really give too much of his hand on who was going to be those guys, right? I think we all know Connor Talty. I think everybody figures it's going to be him. But I don't know for a fact. Is that it? I don't know. I guess we'll know who's the front runner on A-Day on both sides, right? Even more important to me than the kicker, because I think Connor Talty will win that battle. I need to see kick returner, right? Who's going to be your kick returner? You know what I'm saying? Your punt returner. Who's going to be your punt returner, right? I've been going down the list, man, and looking at these kids, and I'm really, really, really hoping to see Cole Adams on something. Really, really did my research on Cole. Kid fought a couple of injuries, but the kid is fast. He's shifty. He's got hella experience in special teams. Kid can catch. I want to see it, man. I want to see Cole Adams. I want to see Emmanuel Henderson. I want to see Arian Hampton. Now I'm not one to want to put. Trevor Purnett says Richard Young and Emmanuel Henderson. Yeah, I think Richard Young definitely on kickoff. Definitely. That's great. That's a great one. I'm not one to put freshmen. I don't like putting freshmen on punt return. Putting freshmen on punt return is very, very tricky. Now, Caleb Downs did it. He's a special kid. Punt return is, like I've said before, punt return is a lot different than kick return. You understand what I'm saying? Coach Al, you know what I mean. Kick return, if I can just be basic for a minute, kick return, when you catch the ball, you have enough time to see what's coming. You have blockers, you have wedges, you have things that can help you spring a return. Punt return can be detrimental because if you don't have one of the best punters, which we do, but other people don't, if you don't have one of the best punters, punt return is one of those things when you catch the ball, if you're not careful and do what need to be done to ensure your safety, you can get your face knocked off quickly in that special teams unit, right? You really got to know what you're doing and got to have some giant cojones to be on punt return, to not call a fair catch and you got 11 guys screaming down the field trying to kill you. You got to really, you got to have heart, you got to have skill, you got to have concentration, and you got to know what the hell you're doing on punt return, or it can be detrimental. It can be detrimental. To make a mistake on punt return can be detrimental and can break your team's back, man. Right? To make a mistake on punt return, you're giving away ample field position, right? And 99% of the times when the teams get the ball in that type of field position, they end up scoring some points, 3, 6, whatever it is, right? So you really got to have somebody back there on punt return that know what the hell they're doing and don't mind getting hit, you know. Um, it's gonna be crazy, guys. It's gonna be crazy because um it's a lot of positions. Trevor says Bernard punt return at Washington. I can see him. Yeah, me too. Me too, Trevor. Jeremy Bernard, Kendrick Law did it for us last year. Well, that was kick return, right? That was kick return with Kendrick Law, right? I think that was kick return. Punt return was Caleb and Kool-Aid, right? Yeah, I can see those guys. I can see those guys getting some action as well. Bigger kids, right? Um, who we got, Ruben? It's a troll in here. What's his name, Ruben? What's his name? Oh, is it the Darius kid again? The Georgia fan. Oh my God. Georgia football. Georgia football. Darius, it's not a secret at this point that you're a Bama fan. Y'all trolls kill me coming in here talking about Georgia and talking about this, but you show up to a Bama chat every damn night. You need to be, boy. Listen, Darius, got respect for your team, bro. But please don't spam the chat, man. We get it. You're a Georgia fan. We can read. We get it, bro. Once or twice is cool. We get it. If you don't mind, please don't spam the chat, bro. We get it, brother. We know you're a Georgia fan. We totally understand, right? So we respect the fact that you're a Georgia fan. All we ask in return is that you respect the fact that we whip your ass every time we play you. But shout out to you, Darius. Roll Tide, my friend. Roll Tide to you. Go Dogs. I can't. Listen. Transfer portal. Transfer portal. Right? If it were me, and this is only if it were me, I do believe I would get us another offensive lineman because I just don't feel like we have enough tackles. I just don't feel like we have, even if Caden comes, which I'm sure Caden will be here, Wilkin, Caden, Miles, Elijah. I don't think we have enough tackles, man. I think we Bertrand, right? I think we need one more experienced tackle, a guy that has played, right? Whether it's creating depth, whether it's to play. I think we need that competition. Carla Hinton says, Coach Son, what's up? I'm so glad you exist. Great show. I finally caught you live. As Alabama fans, we need you. Roll Tide. Hey, Carla, much love to you, sis. I appreciate you more than you know. This is a whole fact, man, because the truth is in the details. I appreciate you, man. You guys are my heart, and I appreciate that more than you know. Roll Tide back to you for sure. Darius says, Milroe should hit the transfer portal. So should Ty Simpson. So Ty Simpson can take over. You're a Georgia fan. You probably would want that to happen, don't you? Of course you want Milroe to hit the transfer portal. If I was a Georgia fan, hell, I'd want to hit it too, right? But I can assure you, Milroe and Ty will be here at Bama, whipping on your asses again come September 13th, I believe it is. You know what I'm saying? Your team holds our L's extremely a lot. I like you though, Darius. I like you, bro. You know what I mean? I like you. You're a funny little guy to me. But facts. Marquita. You already know, Marquita. You already know. You know? That's a whole fact. So this is going to tell the story. And what's crazy about it, guys, is it's not just Alabama. It's not just Alabama that's going to be in the mix for some of these players. It's not just Alabama that's going to be on Front Street when this portal opens up. You know what I'm saying? It's not just Alabama that's going to be um, in the business of telling kids yes or no, you can come here, or no, you can't. What a lot of people don't know is Alabama can take their pick. Alabama is not one of those schools that have to take this guy or have to take that guy. It's kids right now that want to come to Bama. What's up, Tink? Roll Tide, Tink, Larry Lodge. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to be fine, guys. Even if some people leave, right? Even if some of the guys leave, I really do think Alabama's going to be fine, man. I think that our cachet is so built up right now. We've had over 150 recruits on campus since Coach DeBoer and his staff taking over. This is more than Coach Saban ever had this early. Coach Saban was very selective, and I understand why Coach DeBoer done that. You want the world to see, when you're a new coach, what's the best way to show the world? I'm pretty good too. What's the best way? Social media. Let the cameras in, right? Let the kids come on campus in abundance. Let the coaches come on campus, right? Word of mouth spreads, brother. So I appreciate Coach DeBoer and his staff allowing all these kids, man, to come on campus to get a taste of what the new Bama is going to be like, because right now they like the flavor. They like the flavor, man. Alabama's a hot school. We in everybody's top 5, right? So let them think what they want to think, brother. Let all the haters think what they want to think. I personally love it, me myself. I love the fact that you have people like Darius. I love that. Man, listen. I love it, because these same people, when the season starts, you won't hear nothing from them again. You'll never see them again. How many trolls have we seen in the undefeated who came in here rubbernecking, fat mouthing? Then once belt got put to ass, you never see them again. Until something bad happens in Alabama, then they'll pop up. So it's okay. It's okay. Javian Smith. What's up, Javian? How you doing, bro? Says Coach Sean, can we get SEC players? Yes. Yes, you can. I think it's some type of rule. I think the rule, I read over this stuff too, man. I just don't remember it. Under some condition, whatever the case may be, I think some are off limits, right? But depending on graduation status, depending on classification or whatever it was, yes, it's all fair in love and war. It's all fair, brother. Demetrius Maynard. What's up, Demetrius? How you doing, man? Roll Tide. Glad to see you. Glad to see John M. Bone Self-Made. What's up, brother? How you guys doing? My brother Patriot Life always doing his thing. You already know. So it's gonna be crazy, man. The sad part, guys, is this though. Here's the sad part. The sad part is you have coaches out there right now that don't have a damn clue who's going to be on their roster after spring. Kirby Smart even talked about this. I said the other day, Kirby Smart even talked about that. Kirby Smart said, it does not matter. Deontay Wallace, what's up, bro? Kirby said, I'll take the transfer portal just the way it is. All I want to know is just let me know who's going to be on my roster right after spring. Just let me know who's going to be on my roster. If you tell me right now, well, those two are going to transfer, this guy's still going to be here. That guy right there, he ain't going to be here. He ain't going to be here, but he's going to be here. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Just let me know who's going to be on my roster, and y'all can do whatever the hell you want to do, right? So that's the fight that a lot of coaches are fighting. It's coaches right now undefeated with players on their roster that plan on leaving that they don't even know that's leaving right now. Some of the best players in the country. Fans are going to be shocked. Fans are going to be shocked. Eugene Tate, Roll Tide to you, bro. Yeah, Cynthia, they be in here rubbernecking, waiting on something bad to happen. They can't stand the recruits are still interested in Alabama. They cannot stand it, man. They trying to salt our coach right now about some serious situations, all kind of crazy stuff, man. It's crazy, guys. Thank you for running those numbers up, man. I appreciate you guys for that. Paul Young, Roll Tide, bro. Bison King Stan. Thank you, brother. Tim Nolan, you already know, man. Brad Cooper, Roll Tide, bro. My homeboy Bear from Ensley. What's up, Bear? Run the Table Sports TV, man. Roll Tide to your family. Yeah, we up in here, brother. Take your time, Smook. I'm good. I got your back. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, guys. It's gonna be interesting. Um, I'll be tapped in. I'll be there. Um, Hotel reserve. I'll probably be solo on this trip because I plan on consuming some liquids and plan on doing my thing and having a decent time, meeting everybody and seeing what our guys do, right? I forgot that the game was going to be broadcast on ESPN. I forgot about that. So it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, man. What you got, Jared? What happened? It's a Bama side out here causing trouble. You might have tell us behind the scenes. Patriot Life at it again. That's what I call it. Patriot Life at it again. Patriot Life, the broski himself, gifted 5 Bama football on YouTube with Kyle Henderson memberships. 5 more memberships. 5 more people's names will be in green. Thank you guys, man. Thank you guys. Patriot Life, you are always a lifesaver around here, man. Thank you. We appreciate you for that, as you know. And if you get one of those one of those memberships, please tap in with the broski Patriot Life and give him a big thank you, a big Roll Tide, because he has a lot of people in green. Shout out to you, Patriot Life, one of the leaders of this thing. Got much love for you, bro, and we appreciate you more than you know, man. That's a whole fact. Moon Rocker, what's up, bro? How you feeling, man? OG Ephraim, my broski. Yeah, man. So, Bell, it's going to be crazy, bro. It means a lot to me to see these guys compete. So that's all I'm concerned with, man. Don't even concern yourself with the haters. Don't even concern yourself. Just laugh at them because they so concerned about Alabama football right now, they can't stand it. They can't stand it. This is how crazy it is. It's dudes that'll come in here rubbernecking that won't even go to their own pages. They won't even go support their own teams. I find that utterly ridiculous, right? But laughable all at the same time. Like they'll come in here, they'll rubberneck, they'll talk, right? They don't even go to their own chats, man, right? So we appreciate that. We appreciate y'all haters. We appreciate y'all. Thank you. Thank you, player, because you can say you hate Alabama. You can talk bad about Alabama, but here's something that you need to know. The truth, see, there's a thing out there called the truth. Not my truth, not your truth, just the truth. The truth. The truth is in the details. What that means is if your ass show up here every day, don't give a damn why. Don't give a damn why. If you show up here every day, guess what that makes you? You might as well let your curtains down, cut the music up real loud so when nobody hear you and say Roll Tide. You might as well. You might as well. Because you, my friend, are a Bama fan. And I love it. I love it. Troll on, trolls. Troll on. I love it. You're Bama fans. Because I dislike Tennessee. I utterly think Tennessee is the worst team to ever be created. I can't stand Tennessee. I'd rather lose to Auburn 100 times than lose to Tennessee once. That's how bad I hate Tennessee. Right? Do you think for 1 second you're going to catch me in their chats every day? Every day? Even if I want to go in there and troll, which I don't. But do you believe for a second, guys, that I'm going to waste my time going to a Tennessee Vol chat? No. I deserve to be slapping my face off if you catch me in there, bro. No. So the fact that you are in here every day, you're a Bama fan. You ain't no troll. You a Bama fan. You like Alabama. You might as well say Roll Tide. You can close your curtains, cut your radio up so your neighbors won't hear you. Just say it. Just go on and say it. You're a Bama fan. Say it. I am a Bama fan. Just because you put Bama hater in your name, that don't make you no hater. No, 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 no. You love Alabama. You love Alabama, bro. They love us. They love us, guys. Don't listen to the stuff. What's up, Coach Smoot?
You think he love Bama as much as I love these new Popeye strawberry biscuits?
I think he love him even more, Coach Smoot, because he gonna show up and lie like he hate us. At least you tell him the truth about it.
I ain't gonna lie. You think busting, bro?
Strawberry biscuit. You bugging out with that.
Bro.
Strawberry biscuit, Coach Smoot.
I'm telling you, big dog. They got the little icing on the top.
I see it, cuz.
It tastes like a thick toaster strudel.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Shout out to the homie hit me on Twitter. Shout out to James Richards, a true Georgia fan. Shout out to you, James. Roll Tide to you, broski. See, James the kind of person, he gonna come Tuscaloosa. We gonna talk some stuff. We gonna hang out together, swig together. I'm gonna make sure he get back home good. And if I come to Georgia, he gonna make sure I get back home. Right? That's a real fan, bro. He don't come in here talking about a bunch of nonsense.
Demetrius, what's up, big bro? I know you've been busy, man. How you feeling, my boy? How you feeling, my boy?
I'm Minka Fitzpatrick, Bryce Young. Okay, Darius, I respect it. I respect it, Darius. That's what I'm talking about. Talk football. I like that. I like that, Darius. At least you talk football.
Talking about Darius Fontaine?
Yes. He actually said he's a Minka Fitzpatrick fan, Bryce Young, and Derrick Henry. That shows you a football fan. You're just not a troll. So we respect everybody, but at least if you can come talk football, we respect the troll. We respect
Darius my favorite closet Bama fan. My favorite.
It's okay, Darius. Tell him, Smoke, it's okay.
It's fine. Honestly, it's the off season. Nobody's gonna remember it.
Yes. And just let me be your counselor. Just admit it to yourself, Darius. It's okay, brother. Just say, you know what? I sort of like Alabama. Just go on, say it. It's okay, Darius.
Just say okay. You want a cup? I got plenty of cups. I've been getting.
Yeah, man. We got your cup and everything, bro.
We got cups. This is my pro day lanyard. I got this one on pro day. You won't get this one, but I got another one that I bought that I won't use because I got this one. I mean, I could hook you up. We could hook you up.
It's okay. Crazy night, Roll Tide, bro.
Hey, me and Sean gonna kick it for a little while, man. I know y'all be wanting to get the shout outs, man, but we're gonna kick it. What's up, Javian? I see. Look, a lot of y'all seen this morning, so I don't care to talk. I'm just playing. Y'all know I'd be loving to come in here and chop it up with y'all. Moon Rocker, what's good, family? Marquita, look.
That's my neighbor. My neighbor.
I got some breaking news. Well, I got some inside scoop thanks to Miss hold on, let me see. Make sure I say the right person so I don't get somebody in trouble. Oh, Miss Monica. I got some insight about Marquita from Miss Monica, my source. I got the smoke scoop on this. Yeah. They pulling up the 8A together. They outside, Sean.
That's what's up.
Man, I need to shave. Y'all see this?
Yeah, I'll come by what the hell?
Oh my God.
The AC.
Y'all done let me came on here looking like this.
Hotel. That's what we're gonna be.
Hey, we're gonna be in that. Hey, nah, Sean, I'll tell you what we're gonna be at.
I know. He told me the other day. I ain't want to say it. I ain't want to say nothing.
No, not then. I'm talking about after dark.
Okay. Where? Can you say it or can you?
At Bolero.
Okay.
Your boy we just got to get that thing locked in the morning, but that's the plan. We got some people already. Spots filling up. I'm gonna send you the link. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna text it to you right now.
Yeah, please do, man. Because I talked to Kyle earlier. He told me about the other plan.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody.
No, bro. Impossible.
But we do have a spot. So if everybody wondered, yes, we do have a spot. We're gonna make a crazy announcement tomorrow. The spot that we got, dang, bro.
I already got some, yeah. Down there.
So yeah, it's gonna be good, y'all. And then it's gonna be a good day, man. It's gonna be action packed, a lot of events. That's why I wanted to come on, man. Other than the game, bro. Blunt conversation that said I look like I belong on a feed the children commercial. But you have a avatar of what? Like it's always the mugs. It's always the mugs that come on with like these.
Bro, don't even feel bad. I've been called a pastor, a professor.
But why the ones that usually come at you like this don't have no picture of themselves? Like they be having avatars and cartoons and pictures of the players and stuff. Load your picture up and then come back in. That should be the admission to roast sessions here. You have to have a picture of yourself up. Cause nah. Hey, blunt conversation, jokes or no jokes. You can't talk about what somebody look like and you got you a logo. Use an advertisement. You're a commercial.
OG Jake Townsend. What up, broski?
Oh, what's up, OG? What's up, man? I'm gonna let y'all know now. Oh yeah, Sean. Look, I ain't gonna put it on the screen, but it's up, man. Ain't they gonna be a movie, y'all? Yeah, man. It's gonna be a movie. But bruh, other than the game, bruh, what are you excited about? Cause we got an opportunity to see some stuff. I know you got the schedule for A-Day. I think that I like how they put that out this year too. They have a different vibe, not just with football stuff, but with everything going on the campus that day, which is a lot that weekend. So what you plan on going to check out other than the game, bro?
I'll be there early, of course, because I don't even really know right now, bro. I have no clue. I'm gonna be there bright and early, ready to rock and roll. So I'm hoping to catch what is it when they walk out? When they
walk of champions.
Walk of champions. Yeah, I'm hoping to catch that, man. And I'd like to see Malachi put his hand in the cement, man.
Yeah, him and Jalen. They said Jalen doing it too.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Get some pictures of that, man. That'll be real cool.
Yeah, man. I mean, talking to him in the interview yesterday, you could tell like he taking it all in, bro. Like he's big on taking this in. His brother gonna be on campus in the fall. But he's really trying to leave a legacy, and I think he's already done that. You know what I'm saying? He could have left this year and his legacy would have been solidified. You talking about a young man who came in true freshman, COVID, no spring, came out and started, 8 games before he got injured, fought through injury to get back in that position, played behind his brother basically for a year, and then came back the next year and just show what he was made of, man. And then now you look at him now, it feels like Malachi just got there, bro. It really do. Like a lot of people forget about what he did in 2020. So it's good to see him in this position where he is now. And you just pray for, a healthy spring like he's had so far. Let him get out of this spring game, all of them. Let him get out clean and go into this season ready to go, man. But I think, dang, now that you say that, that's big, bro. I know we're going to be there for the whole day. I'm going to be there for the whole day. So I think I'm definitely going to talk to Tyler about going to get some footage of that. I think that'd be awesome to have that footage. And then, me and his fam, we've grown a relationship, started building a relationship. So definitely see if I can get some tie to that, you know what I'm saying? Get plugged into that to see if we can get a little bit closer on it. But I think that's huge. What y'all think?
Look, people forget that Malachi started over Brian Branch at first, but Malachi got hurt. Brian played well, and he just never got it back, Malachi was in front of Brian.
Malachi never got back healthy until like his junior year, his third year on campus, because the second year he was out there hurt, man. He couldn't stay. He couldn't stay on the field, and it was a back injury. You don't play. You don't play with those, man. You don't play with no back injuries.
That's a fact.
Get.
That's a whole fact, bro.
Hold on, let me see. All right, but yeah, man. What I was about to say, but yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm ready. I want to go see that alumni flag football game, bro. I think that's gonna be.
That's 12:30.
I think it's 11:30 or 12:30. One of them.
They got a roster. Who gonna be in it?
Nah, not yet. I think they put it out Friday, man.
Yeah, I want to see that too. Yeah.
Hopefully they put it out on Friday in time for us to be able to come on here and react to it, and kind of like we could hype that game up, because I think it's gonna be fire, bro. Especially if you get some of them because think about it, 2009 was almost like 20 years ago now, like 15 years ago now. So like, what if you got the 09 championship Saban roster is showing up. Like, that'll be crazy,
That'd
bro.
be stupid. Yeah, that'd be stupid.
Oh, man, that'll be crazy. Hey,
Yeah.
Undefeated, what y'all think, man? Oh, man, like, who was on that 09 roster that y'all could think of off the top of your head? Mark Ingram. You know,
Rondo
he's
McClain,
Rolando. Jesus Christ.
Dante Hightower,
Courtney.
Kareem Jackson.
Man. Javier
Javier.
Arenas. Who's the other corner on the other side, man?
Kareem Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Big Jack. Javier.
Justin Woodall at safety.
Then he was a rotational guy that year. He was a young boy.
He looked like a linebacker. That cat was like 6'2", 220, 6'2", 220, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Marcel Darius.
Man,
they had some monsters.
What about the offense? You had Greg McElroy, of course.
Roy Church.
Who was the quarterback behind Greg, though? It wasn't AJ yet, because AJ didn't come to
09.
I gotta go look.
Behind Greg, I can't remember.
Because I don't think Greg will actually play. Man, you know what? That would be cool to have Greg play and then have AJ on the other team.
Yeah.
That would be funny, man. Yeah, man. That'd be crazy.
Julio, Marquise Mays.
Oh man.
They was monsters, man. Monsters.
Bro, and I think people forget, like, that was Saban's first true class, like the 08, their second year was like the year, bro.
Yeah.
That 08 class that Saban recruited, that was their year, man. They had got some of them younger guys in.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm looking at it now, bro. Let me pull this up. I'm trying to get a screenshot. And y'all know how they do us on
Trent.
Star Jackson was the backup quarterback.
Star Jackson, I remember that. Yeah. Shout out to Star.
Man, you know I wish he had a quarterback coach.
Yeah, remember Philip Sims?
You remember Mike McCoy was there senior year.
Mike McCoy, yeah, Mike.
Look, you're gonna laugh when you hear this. Earl Alexander,
yeah. Earl. Man, your boy that's fighting in the UFC right now.
I forget his name.
What's up, Justin? How you doing, bro? Roll Tide, man.
What's the boy's name? And he good too. He been
man,
bro. Let me see.
Fighting the UFC.
Eric Anderson. Yes. Man, defense was loaded too, man.
Yes.
Defense was loaded. Nick Gentry.
I don't think Glenn Coffey played for Coach Saban, did he?
He did in 08, I believe.
Did he? Was Glenn Coffey there in 08?
I think so. Let me look. I can look real quick. I want to say he was in that year where Saban gave, I just took the roster and he was there. He was there.
First year. Okay.
Yep. Because him and Parker Wilson left the same year.
Okay, cool.
Yep. JPW. Ugh.
Yeah, that was the vet. Kenny Bell. Yeah, Kenny Bell.
Yeah. Look, Brad Smelly.
Yeah, Brad was a wild boy, man. Brad Smelly was I'm getting him mixed up with Quentin Dial. Quentin Dial.
You think about Preston
Dial? Preston.
Yeah.
Look, man, Preston Dial a wild boy. That cat a wild boy, man.
Colin Peake was the silent assassin for real. People not gonna talk about Colin Peake and Dial and how vital they was, because them jokers could block, but they'll sneak out on that play action and soft hands, big body. Yeah, I mean, them jokers was crazy, man. That whole squad, man. I'm looking at the roster now. Look at the old line. Think about this, bro. Mike Johnson, Barrett Jones, William Vallejos.
Yep.
Man, James Carpenter.
Yep.
Bro, you know what Jalen Milroe would have gave for an offensive line of that caliber last year?
And James just recently stopped playing in the NFL.
Yeah,
just a long career, man.
Yeah, man.
What's crazy is James Carpenter was a transfer to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
He had a longer career than Chance Womack or DJ Fluke.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
And he had to sit a year before he played. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. Roll Tide, Justin. How everybody doing? Justin Woodall, Arenas, Kareem Jackson. Yeah, that was the first college Legion of Boom. Them jokers, it wasn't even a picks, like no fly zone. It was just you catch it.
Yeah.
Javier looked like he could still
People
lock somebody
forget.
down
Look,
now.
people forget B.J. Scott. People forget B.J. Scott. He was from Alabama.
Dang.
Yeah, that boy was talented, but he ended up. I don't know if he ended up transferring. If I remember, B.J. Scott
I think he just kind of fell off. Like he just kind of fell
he
off.
kept getting hurt. I remember.
Yeah.
Mark Barron. Yeah, them boys was Mobile kids.
Man. And you see what's crazy? Look where the revolt is starting under Coach DeBoer. All the big names in states is coming from that Mobile area.
Yeah.
Antonio Coleman. Hey, I love how he trolling these Auburn fans on Twitter, man.
Is he for real?
Man, one of his teammates got offered by Auburn, and he put Ward Dag on, you know what I'm saying? Put WDE. Yeah. And all these Auburn fans, and they come back, and he just like he'll react to every other one, like laughing or something. Like,
no, I don't think Proto played for Coach Saban.
Nah, Proto was out like 06, 05 or something like that.
That was Shula, I believe.
Yeah,
that was Shula because everybody was mad because he kept Proto in that game after we was up by 30. Man. And that man got hurt. Like, what's up, Katrina?
Don't talk about it. That make my stomach hurt.
Yeah, that's one of the worst injuries I've ever saw, bro. That was awful. That was awful.
And that was like, he was one of my favorites, and then DJ Hall, bro.
You know who my favorite was? My all-time favorite Bama player, man. With all due respect to everybody. And that's because this dude was like in the ninth. He was a senior when I was a freshman. So I looked up to this cat. You know, he was smaller than me. He's much smaller than me. I don't know if y'all remember. Like I said, I was a young cat then, eighth or ninth grade. I've told y'all this before. Go YouTube the original Deuce, David Palmer.
Yep.
Man, listen, this dude, bro, because see, I saw him up close and personal. State. That's back when we used to have state track in Selma.
Yeah,
it was in Selma back then.
The one in Auburn.
No, it was. They didn't do the Alabama Auburn thing. It was in Selma, Alabama, on that pink track, that pink beat up track. Man, listen, that's when that was 5 and 6A was in Selma. Man, listen, Blount County had this dude named Sherman Williams. He was our tailback. Sherman Williams, Damian Craig, Patrick Evans, them boys, that was their 4x1 relay team. Fastest high school 4x1 relay team I've ever laid my eyes on. Even though I heard from George Teague that it's a school in Mobile called Viger that was faster.
Yeah.
Electron Williams and Kevin Lee and all them boys. Back then, man, they was running 42s, man. Them dudes was just different, man.
Man, you know what's crazy? 42s back then is crazy because now you got these 4x1 teams running 39-6, 38.
I be wanting no Smook. I'm like, hold up, man. Is they running 100 meters, 100 yards? Is it really 100 meters?
I don't know.
39, bro.
Man, that's crazy, right?
That's
you know
crazy.
what? You know what? One of your legs got the split. Got to be. They got to be like a 10-1, 9-8. You know what I'm saying?
9-8,
at least 9-8 split on one of them.
On one leg. Yeah.
You talking about 39? That means the next drop off can't be less than a 10-1, 10-2.
Yeah, man. Especially if you know how sometimes you can like especially second leg, you make it longer.
Yeah.
Them boys, man. Chris Anderson was fast. I don't know if y'all remember Chris Anderson from Huntsville High. He was fast too. Man. I seen all them boys up close and personal. Them boys, they was older than me, but them boys was real athletes, man. Real athletes.
But yeah, I would love to see that. Hopefully I can get over to see that alumni game. And of course, this Walk of Champions is supposed to be special. Coach Saban's supposed to be a part of it, some type of ceremonial thing. Yeah. I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for that, y'all. Y'all gonna have to. If we live, I'm probably gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, step away. We'll do one of those. Coach Saban, go for real, man. It's like we've accepted it, right? We know it's real. But if they do something to where he get out the car first, and then Coach DeBoer get off the bus, and then they get off and shake hands, and it's like a rite of passage. Well, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be like,
yeah. That'll really be the easy, man. Damn. Shout out to Eric D. What's up, Eric D?
Eric, how you feeling, my boy? I'm telling y'all,
man. That'll be deep, bro.
Undefeated. How emotional will you be? Like if that, I mean, it'd be fire like the moment, but I would be. I'm telling y'all, 17.
No, Miss Terry gonna be with him.
What? That's gonna make it even worse.
That's gonna make it even worse. Yeah.
What if we got Miss Terry's statue out there somewhere ready to be unveiled?
Yeah, man. She deserved it, man. She done a lot for the city, man. What's up, Jay Jackson?
Moon Rocker said he need to hand him a big torch on the 50. I think instead of handing him a torch, I think it should be like the gavel or something, like something. You know what I'm saying? Something other than like, or the elephant tusk. If we got one, they got one sitting around somewhere. Hand off the elephant tusk or something. Yeah. Do something. Big owl head or something. I don't know. one of the big owl heads.
It's gonna be historic though, man. Man, Coach Saban, man, that's crazy, bro.
Me too, bro. I think we all like stopped for a minute and really took it in and was like, dang.
Man, that's a tough question. Catch Jermaine Sims. Jermaine
said,
question.
Hey, Coach, who y'all think Alabama's greatest defensive player is?
Man, that's tough, bro.
So this is what I'm gonna say.
Everybody's gonna be different because everybody older and younger. Yes,
and that's what I was gonna say. Like, I could go and say, Derek Thomas was the greatest, but I didn't get to see him play at Alabama.
Okay, the best one you've seen.
Yeah, the best Alabama defensive player I've seen, Minkah Fitzpatrick, hands down. And I've seen from 96 up until now. And Minkah Fitzpatrick was the first Caleb Downs. And when I say, like, if Caleb Downs was still here at Bama and finished his career, I think he would end up being my pick. And because the game just keeps advancing. And Minkah Fitzpatrick was the first one that I saw was like, oh, snap, the game really changing. Because he wasn't nothing but a fast linebacker out there that could catch and cover. Like, that's what Minkah was for Bama for 4 years. No, 3 years. My fault, for 3 years. From true freshman until he left, man. He was not, you don't get that. You don't get that ever. You had an opportunity to see it, sort of a flash with Malachi. You see it happening now. You see Red Morgan kind of showing up and being in that same presence. But Minkah and the close Will Anderson. Will Anderson changed their pass rush game too for Alabama recruiting. I'm telling you so.
Man, for me, if you're asking me all time, I got to go with Derek Thomas. If you just ask me all time. But if you're talking about who I saw, man, who I seen in person, and like I said, I was in high school, so I was looking up to these guys. Antonio Langham at that corner. That's one. And the one I know personally, and I ain't saying just because I know his family, know him personally, Rolando McClain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rolando, he at that time, Alabama hadn't had a good linebacker in a while.
Dang, you made me think.
Who came onto the scene, bro? Listen, this dude, man. Listen, to have that type of impact on a game where the whole offense would completely make a game plan to stay away from you.
Yep.
Yeah, that dude was to me, it's Antonio Langham at corner. Antonio he played that corner better than anybody I've seen, man. And back then, boy, corners had to be able to play, man. Like, Antonio wasn't big. Antonio might have been 6'1", 180, right?
Yeah.
He could play that corner, man. That boy could play that man coverage. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Langham and Rolando McClain for me.
Man, Rolando was different, bro. Rolando was different. He actually messed it up for all the linebackers to follow. Like, cause he just did it, man. Was different. Man. Like you said, what game was that? Was that the Texas game when he filled that hole?
I got that from Arkansas when the coach was like, look, we had to make our whole offensive game plan. And that's back when they had Darren McFadden and
all them. That was when you had fullbacks coming out the backfield. You remember that play against I think it was Mississippi State that year when he blew the tight end, had came in motion. He blew the tight end up into the running back and still got the tackle with the running back.
I believe it, bro. That dude was.
I'm talking about he carried the tight end, like blowing him up, and tight end just off his feet, and he still made the tackle. Like, he was different. Different. Javier
Arena said that they was more worried about making Rolando mad than making Coach Saban mad. Like they said that if you made a bad play, they said that cat would be at you.
Yep, like, and be trying to fight you in the locker room type stuff.
Yeah. I remember the same thing. I heard the same thing.
Earl Alexander used to come home, man, and Earl came out in 2007.
Yeah.
So he was there. I think Rolando came in 08.
I think Rolando left actually in 08, 09.
Oh
I couldn't
nine, he left in
I know
09. So
mm-hmm. Rolando
Rolando
was
came in 07,
yeah,
06.
yeah,
So when Earl would come home, man, his first spring, because Earl went to Alabama as a quarterback.
yeah.
They recruited, but I mean, literally, I think he said 2 weeks in the spring, he got moved to wide receiver, and it was probably the best thing could have happened for him because that got him an opportunity to get on the field. But he said, man, the defense they used to be fighting. He said they used to be
Facts.
throwing blows, man. And Rolando used to always be the one putting. He didn't care who it was. If you call yourself a leader, man, hey, these are gonna play right today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Defense won every spring, every scrimmage in that spring that year, and you saw what happened in 2009. So
yeah, them boys, man, that cat was an enforcer, bro. You don't see a lot of enforcers like that where his voice is just so loud that everybody gonna listen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wade, you 100%. Landon was different too. I think
Landon was different, but
he just was so slow. He was just so slow.
I seen Landon get burnt like a toast.
That's what I'm saying. Man. He was so slow. If it wasn't like a safe cover 2 type look, that don't get him burnt, man. Don't give him no hollow read. That don't go get mixed up. I mean,
if you're gonna go Landon, Ha had a big effect, believe it or not.
Exactly. I was gonna say Ha. Even the boy that came behind him and played 2 years solid.
Safety.
Yeah, Ronnie Harrison.
Oh yeah, Ronnie Harrison.
Ronnie Harrison was different because he should have been playing wide receiver or linebacker, I believe. I think he was like linebacker size, tight end linebacker size.
I still think Eddie Jackson got the most receptions for it. So,
yeah. You know what? That's what we should do one segment, bro. We should be like, hey, let's rank, top 3 at that position from our time, like from what our memory, and see what the chat come up with.
Do y'all realize they was all in the same secondary? Marlon Humphrey, first rounder. Minka, first rounder. Eddie was a second rounder or third rounder, but Eddie was a Pro Bowl player. All them boys was in the same secondary. Ronnie Harrison, they was in the same secondary.
Same thing with Ronnie. He ended up not even going first round. Yeah. And then he goes in his rookie year in the NFL, has to get on the field early and ends up in the Pro Bowl.
Balling. You know what I'm saying?
Balling, bro.
Same secondary. I still say that team in 2017, 18, 17,
16, 17, I think. 16, the 2016 17. Was the NOT. That's what they was calling them, NOT 16. So
that team we was fighting Clemson every year. Those teams, when you look at talent, bro, listen, those are some of the most talented teams to ever play at Alabama because all them boys in the pros. That whole defensive line is still in the pros. Jonathan Allen, Dalvin Tomlinson, Deron Payne, Deshaun Hand. They all there. Every last one of them.
Was that Courtney that said that? Let me touch that thing, folks. Was that Courtney?
Yep. Courtney Upshaw was in the 2011, 2012. Yeah. We was playing Notre Dame and LSU. Touch that thing, folks.
Yeah. Him and Daquan Menzie was right there. Y'all, shoot, people sleep on my partner Daquan too. They forget how cold he was to that knee injury. That boy was,
man. He could play that man coverage. That's a whole fact.
Man, that boy was so aggressive. And he had been like that since we was 11. Yeah. Well, I swear Daquan had to be about 5'10" when we was 11, bro.
Really?
I swear, man. And he had a twin brother. And he'll tell you, Antoine Menzie should have been him too, man. Yeah. Antoine was relentless. He didn't know what pain was. Antoine had a broken collarbone. Played with a broken collarbone the whole game. And they asked him what was wrong with him. He was like, my shoulder just keep hurting. Look at him, his joint just swole. It got swole. That boy done played the whole game with a broken collarbone.
Damn. Yeah, he tough, man.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Different.
Fact. You know who I got to give some love to at Auburn, though? Who was a monster? Quentin Williams, too, now. Quentin, too. Quentin was a game changer.
For the $4.99 super chat, man.
I don't know if y'all remember, but Takeo Spikes from Georgia, man, listen, that boy there was different, too. He killed himself to hurt you. The boy neck bigger than his head. Big old neck out the hill, bro.
That joker, what they call them photo ops, when his profile photo, it looked like it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that joker just it went from shoulder to the bottom of the jawbone. Like that joke was crazy, bro.
That joke was crazy, man. Takeo Spike was a monster, bro. He was that cat. What about offensive player?
Offensive player,
The best and the best you've seen.
the best offensive player of all time to come through Alabama.
That's tough. That's real tough.
Do I dare say Derrick Henry?
That's our that's hell yeah. Derrick is top 2, top 3. Ozzie Newsome, Derrick Henry.
Ozzie, I was gonna say my uncle Ozzie because that's family. Man, I was gonna say Ozzie, but I ain't see him.
He was an athlete before his time, bro.
They said he was the hybrid. You go look at some of them films, he was really the first true hybrid, tight ends, wide receiver, H-back, running back. Like,
David Palmer for me. David is up there. That boy scored a punt returner, kick returner, wide receiver, quarterback. This back when they let you do what Travis Hunter doing now. And that dude
on both sides.
Yeah, man, that dude could do everything, man.
Oh man,
offensive player.
Wait,
hold on, Smook. Hold on. Are you rating this by stats or rings? Because if you go in rings, A.J. McCarron.
Yeah. But
who got more rings than I can't say he was the most talented, but AJ got 3 of them things. 3.
AJ had the prize for like 6 years. Like if he would have stayed there for 6 years, he was gonna win 5.
All fact. All fact.
Because just the talent that he was surrounded with and the O-line. He had the best O-line, like the best stretch of O-line in Saban era.
He did, man.
I think he start with Barrett Jones. He started with Barrett Jones.
Barrett, DJ, Chance,
man,
all them boys, man.
He had all of them and ended his career with your boy that ended up coming in left tackle. True. He was like a true freshman. I can't remember his name. Oh, the Quanjo brothers.
Oh, yeah, Cyrus and Ari. Yeah.
So I might have my timeline mixed up because 17 years is a long time, your boy.
No, you right. You were Cyrus. Cyrus was on the left side. You right.
Hey, look, I see some names coming up that's making me think. Amari Cooper. Amari
was a dog, bro. But we had, now this is your lane, Smooth. We had so many great receivers. I could fight you on Amari. I could fight you. I could easily say Devontae Smith if you're gonna go to Amari Cooper.
Yeah, and then I would say the one that popped it off for the Bama wide receiver,
Julio.
Not even him. DJ Hall.
DJ Hall, man. Yeah. People forget about DJ, man.
DJ was different, man.
DJ was different, bro.
DJ was different. If he just had a little bit of let me just calm down and shut up sometimes. Yeah. That's it. Not nothing else. It wasn't his
height, size,
speed.
That boy would go up and get that thing too, boy.
Man, get it. DJ was dunking on folks. You know that bean top stuff they talk now? Yeah. That was DJ Hart, bro. I was Freddie Kitchens. They talking about Freddie Kitchens. He could launch that thing. He wasn't the best, but it just make you think like, imagine if some of these players would have been born like 7-8 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if Julio would have been in this time where the pass game.
All these pass games. Yeah, man. Julio, if you want the truth, when you look at all the whole size, speed, Julio is arguably the best receiver to play at Alabama.
Yes. He just came at the wrong time. He came at the wrong time.
He done a lot of blocking. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, bullying people too. And a lot of his injuries came on those plays. I don't know if y'all remember. His first major injury was it blocking on the perimeter. Got rolled up on.
Yeah. And if you're going to play running back, you got to say,
let's go to running back. Let's go.
You got to say Bobby Humphrey. You got to say, man, listen, Derek Lassick wasn't no joke, man, back in the 90s, man. Derek Lassick, he done that Fred Sanford thing and then fall out, man.
Yeah.
But if you talking about size, speed, nobody was as effective as Derrick Henry, man. Respect.
I would argue and say Najee Harris too. Because
this is my beef with Najee, Smooth.
Come on, talk.
I'm a Steelers fan. Now I love Najee. But this is my beef with Najee. Najee, if you watching, I'm sorry. I love Najee. But here's my problem. I have a problem with 6'2", 230-pound backs trying to run like Dalvin Cook, juking and jumping. Boy, you run like Josh Jacobs. Josh, he gonna lower that shoulder on you, boy. If it's 4th and 3. Najee gonna jump in, juke you, and do all it. Why need you lower your shoulder?
He only did that. He only did that for half a year. He only did that for half a year, and I don't watch him too much in the NFL now. But I know them last 2.5 years of him being like the go-to guy, especially that 2020 year. Najee showed out, man.
He got down. He got down.
But like I feel like he should have been in the Heisman runnings that year too.
He got sixth, but he should have been
3 or 4.
To me, if you got Najee Smoot and he run like Josh Jacobs do behind his pad, remember what Josh done to that safety?
Yes.
Josh could have easily juked him a dot. Not Josh. Just man.
Look. If you watch that play again, that was Oklahoma game, right? Playoff.
Oklahoma. Uh-huh.
If you watch that game, Josh sees this young man.
Saw.
Oh, you won't?
That's a message.
Yeah. What? Hey, when he took the slow steps,
you knew it was coming. Yeah.
I think everybody who know football and been in that situation stood up like this.
Here it comes. Yeah. Yep.
Come on, man. Trent Richardson was nasty too.
Man, how can we forget about Trent, bro?
The Ole Miss run. The Ole Miss run. That plant.
Mark Trent. Running back to Sean Alexander. Running back to me is too hard, bro.
Too hard, bro.
It's too hard, man. They all awesome, bro. They awesome, bro. I don't know.
Let's talk about quarterbacks. I know this is one because of the different eras.
It's gonna be hard to
Cause if you think about it, man.
What we going by? Stats, best talent?
Exactly, like highlight plays, Heisman.
Stats?
You know what I'm saying? Like Heisman voting.
I think Tua threw more yards than Bryce did. Stats.
Yeah, he did.
If you talking about talent, shit, Bryce, bro.
Bryce was the one, bro. Different,
man.
Imagine if Bryce had the 2009 to 2013 type of offensive line.
Yeah. Or imagine if he had. Which he had some good receivers with Mechie. I mean, Mechie and Jamo that year.
Yeah.
But damn, man, you had Jamo and Mechie. They both caught 1,000 yards.
And they both got hurt at the wrong time.
Look what Tua had, though. Henry Ruggs, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? And then I think Tua's freshman year, or was that
his freshman year when he won the Natty, he had Calvin Ridley, Robert Foster, Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, Jerry Jeudy.
Because that was Devontae Smith in freshman season, and they learned from Calvin.
And see, Waddle. Everybody think Waddle. Everybody forgets Waddle wasn't in that group with.
Yeah, Waddle didn't come to the next year.
Yep.
Right?
And so
man, so I don't know if we ever. I mean, them receivers right there, bro. That was just different, bro.
Man, who else?
Damn, that was just different, bro.
Quarterback. AJ McCarron, definitely one of the top QBs of all time. Just he was different.
He was different, bro.
AJ, I could see Ty Simpson being sort of like AJ if he just stick around, man, and stick with it. Like, cause Ty's athletic too, man. He's not as athletic as Milroe, but he's more athletic than AJ was. So when Ty get out the pocket, man, he might run you over. He that type of quarterback, man. He made a play this past practice yesterday, right?
Yeah.
He steps up in the pocket. And yeah, you know, they gonna blow the whistle there, but you can tell when a guy know what he doing, he ain't just going through the motion. Yeah. I mean, they carried the play out for another like 3 or 4 seconds, but he stepped up, dropped his shoulder, you know, ducked to get up in the pocket, hits the takeoff, you know, D lineman touches his shoulder pad. But I think it was either Tony Mitchell. Who's 20? Yeah. 27? No, 21. It was Drake Kirkpatrick. Come up to act like he gonna hit him. And Top tucked that thing and like, I mean, not no like half drop shoulder. He was ready to get active. Like that boy, he be with it. And that like small stuff like that lets me know that he's starting to get it. But AJ McCarron was that dude.
And you talking about QBs, man. Back then, the QBs for Alabama just like if you talking about strong arms, Brody Crowell had one of the strongest arms I've ever saw and play at Alabama. But we didn't get
the and that's what sucks about a lot of QBs that came through Bama, bro. I think even like Star Jackson, I feel like a different style of offense, like today's style. We don't know who AJ McCarron is because Star is playing for 3 years. You get what I'm saying? And then maybe AJ has his chance, but there was talk that Ryan Clark could tackle Derrick Henry 10 times out of 10. Javen Smith. Oh, you talking about on the show? Appreciate that $5 super chat. He talking about on the talk. They had Derrick Henry on their little.
Yeah, I saw that whole segment. Yeah,
man.
Go ask my man from the Buffalo Bills, Josh Norman, about it. He bigger than Ryan Clark. Go ask him how this tackle Derrick Henry. He pushed that man by 12 yards, man.
Listen,
he threw that man,
bro. Imagine trying to see
Rolando McClain, same side.
Rolando and Derrick going head up in the hole, bro. Who coming out?
Man,
let's say best out of 5. Who winning it?
I say Rolando, because I seen some people. Reason why I say this is I seen my man from Pittsburgh Steelers punish Derrick, and Derrick said it.
Yeah.
What's the middle linebacker a couple years ago from
Shazier?
No, not Shazier. It was Foot.
Yeah. Robert Foot.
Robert Foot.
Yeah,
man. Straight up isolation play. Derrick coming through the 2-hole. Dude come from somewhere. And, man, he
look at the chat. Look at the chat. What y'all saying? Roll? Y'all taking Roll and Derrick? Roll and Derrick in the hole.
I had to go with Rolando, bro. I seen that man.
Okay. Moonrock said in the hole, Roll, open field, Derrick Henry. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. In the hole, if you letting Rolando feel, boy, you got to be. Boy, you got look. Rolando is just like my man. Just like my man, bro. My man, bro, from the past show. Damn,
Marvin Constant.
Marvin, bro. Marvin was a man. Listen, I don't think people understand. Marvin, now
refrigerator, bro.
Man, that dude, look, man, he used to play so damn reckless. Like this back when we used to duck your head to hit. Man, this dude was just destroying people, bro. I'm talking about it was violent football back then, brother.
Yeah,
violent football. It wasn't about spreading you out. It was about 12, 13 personnel and just running downhill, man.
Who gonna live to see the end of the game?
Yeah, bro. It was different. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's imagine. Crazy. Okay. Another in the hole in the open matchup. Pause. Let's do. I seen somebody put Reuben Foster, running back. Against him. Who else used to run crazy hard?
Him and Trent had some classic battles.
Oh yeah. Him and Trent.
I seen them talk about that. Yeah, I used to hear. I heard Reggie Ragland and Trent talking back and forth about that too.
Yeah, man. They said Reuben came on campus knocking. They say
Reuben was different.
Even at 215, out there just cracking folks. Like, they used to when they put that they used to make him wear that cowboy collar because he didn't know how to keep his doggone head up.
Yep, kept hurting his neck. Yeah,
crazy.
If you remember. Y'all go back and look at that USC game when Bama played USC. Reuben come off the middle. I think they was running like a little sweep or something, like a little basic sweep. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Guard and tackle pull, get out in front of the running back. Reuben just come out of nowhere and smack dude, bro. Straight shoulder. I'm talking about he hit dude so hard. The running back didn't run hard no more the rest of the game.
At all.
He was tiptoeing, man.
You remember I forget what game it was. Reuben went to hit Buddy. Like you could tell if he would have got full contact, Buddy probably would have been hurt. But dang, I want to say could have been the LSU game. Could have been No, it wasn't Leonard Fournette. It wasn't Leonard Fournette. He didn't do Fournette. Fournette, even though Fournette was getting towed up, he ain't quit.
He didn't quit. He stepped trying. Yeah.
He got blew up on that kickoff return. Came out the next half and just.
And that was a sucky game plan they had. They knew Alabama keyed on him, and they just kept giving him the ball. That was so stupid. They helped us though. They just kept giving him the ball. I was happy too.
They gonna keep doing this?
Yeah, me too.
Too. Bison King, you know what I'm talking about? So the tackle was supposed. You know how when you tackle, you go down with the play. Yeah. He tackled Buddy, and Buddy went like this, and he was wrapping air because of how the type of contact he made with his shoulder. Yeah.
Reuben was a monster, bro. He was a monster, man. He doing really good right now in that UFL.
Yeah, man. That's some good football too. I was watching it last weekend. Wait, which weekend was the Final Four? Whichever weekend was the Final Four. I was watching it, and Jackson Dart from Ole Miss, he looked good for the Stallions, y'all. He looked real good.
Yeah.
Ooh, we tripping. The Miko.
That's my day right there. I think D'Amico, I don't know if he was the hardest hitter. I personally think Freddie Roach was harder hitter than him. I think D'Amico was the most, he was like Minka. He was just really technically sound. He was just good in everything. Like one of them kind of linebackers is just, he got to go miss a tackle. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Mac was just a hard hitter like that.
He wasn't. Mac was a solid tackler. Like he would get you 50 tackles in a game when it was only 20 tackles to be made. Like that's what Mac was. And then he was deceptive in coverage too. You know, he made a lot of plays in the pass game. So I would definitely Mac was like your pro linebacker in college. That's who you wanted. Now Dante
was another one, would knock your head off, man.
What?
He was a liability. He didn't really get good in pass coverage till he lost all that weight and went to the NFL. Dante was like 260, man. Yeah. He got to the NFL, got about 240, 235, 240. He started really becoming a great player. He was big. He was bigger than Rolando. Dante was.
You remember? He wasn't a Bama player. You remember Jarvis Jones?
Yeah, from Georgia.
Yeah, man. I remember. So Jarvis played at Carver in Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
He went to USC. Left there, came to Georgia. When I say Jarvis, like his intensity and how he would dominate or change the game in high school, it didn't change in college. Jarvis was ahead of his time too, man.
Yeah.
The Will Anderson you see, like the Will Andersons of today's time, that's what Jarvis should have been like. They should have had him on the edge for sure. They had him playing in the middle. If he would have been playing on the edge from the jump, Jarvis would have been different. He would have been different.
That's kind of like Julio, man. When I watched this kid in high school, I watched him play Decatur when he was at Foley. Man, it's just like high school ball was just, it wasn't even fair. They would just throw the ball up. He'd just go catch it. He'd come to the sideline. He wasn't even sweating. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody covered this guy. He was just like so much better than everybody else, man.
He was different.
He was the same way. Yes.
I tell the story all the time, man. That joker dunked on one of my teammates in the playoffs. The ball came off the rim just perfectly on a free throw. And he, man, step 1, 2 from the 3-point line, the top of the key, 1, 2 steps. And I kind of watched it. It happen. I just remember looking. And I mean, his arm was like 8 inches over the rim.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, just a specimen, bruh. And mind you, they had just got put out the playoffs like 2 days before then. So it was crazy to even see. And we weren't playing him in the playoffs. I think it might have been a Christmas tournament or something like that.
Yeah.
But he was different. And then we turn around and we go play Carver in the Columbus Christmas tournament at CSU. We play against Jamar Fordson, Jarvis Jones. They had Isaiah Crowell was a freshman guard on their team.
Man, yeah.
I'm talking about basketball, bro. We playing these dudes and they was out there flying.
The running back,
Isaiah Crowell. Up and down the court. They had some hoopers, bro. They had some athletes at Carver. Carver cheated. They was cheating. I don't care. I'm gonna go on record. Coach Dale McGee, you cheated. Shouts out to you. Congrats on your job at Georgia State. But he had Daquan Menzie on that team, bro, with Jarvis Jones. Deron Furr. I don't know if y'all remember Deron Furr. He ended up going to Kentucky. After I think he went to Auburn first. Then he went to Kentucky. Like, he had a lot of drama. He just never translated to the college game, but he was a dog. I think he was like a 4-star coming out of high school.
Yeah.
They had 2 defensive linemen that was 3 stars, and I mean they was stacked, boy. They had the region on lock. Nobody messed with them in football.
Yeah, man. I've seen a lot of good basketball too, man. A lot of these dudes that y'all see playing football it's a lot of these football players that y'all see, like Rolando. It's a lot of these guys that may have been better in basketball. Just that round ball, man, them boys was nasty. Hey, boy.
I'm gonna tell you like this, straight up. Henry Ruggs.
Yes.
I have not just jumping. He could take you off the dribble, man, and pull up mid-range.
Yeah, Devontae Smith too. Devontae Smith. That
man
was nice with the round ball.
I'm gonna tell you right now, he ain't at Bama right now no more. He over at Auburn. Antonio Kite.
Yeah,
that boy, he could have been D1. He could have been playing for Nate Oates this year. They could have used him at the one. I tell you that.
Wow,
the boy nasty.
Yeah,
Kool-Aid too.
Kool-Aid.
Now Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid was one.
Hoop.
Terrion can hoop. But he ain't Kool-Aid or Antonio Kite type hoop. Like
So
them
Kool-Aid
two,
better than basketball.
Kool-Aid can hoop, man. I remember we was in where we was at. I want to say Sylacauga, Alabama.
Yeah.
I was coaching a team, a little travel team, and Kool-Aid, I forget the name of the AU travel team he played for that year, but I think it was his sophomore year.
Yeah.
And Kool-Aid was playing with the 17U guys. The 17U, his sophomore year. So he's 15, 16 playing with 17U. And when I say every transition, if it got in Kool-Aid hands, it was going to end up in a score. Whether he broke the defense down in transition and found the right person open, he was taking them to the rim. Kool-Aid was going in the 10th grade, driving to the lane, slapping the backboard. I'm talking about just athletic, bro. Get in the corner. You get him in the corner, he's shooting fadeaway threes in the corner. Like, bro, Kool-Aid was him.
How tall is Kool-Aid for real? Like 6 foot, 6'1"?
He's 6'1". He a solid 6'1". Okay. Yeah, he a solid 6'1".
Yeah, Henry, that boy had some ups, man. That boy had, I don't know what kind of ups that boy had, man.
That boy had bunnies, bro. And yes. Then he did hurdles too in track. That's when I ran into seeing Henry Ruggs and like recognized him. My ex-wife, they went he went to the same school she did. And so Liam like Montgomery. all the little track meets and stuff, we used to go around there. My cousin, he was like a well-known track athlete. You know, he was training folks for long jump, high jump, triple jump. Yeah. And Henry Ruggs was one of his guys he worked with, man, for like maybe a month, 2 months. And I mean, he just had natural jump and leaping ability, bro. Oklahoma drill, Reuben Foster, Jadeveon Clowney.
I don't know, because I ain't never seen either one of them on offense.
Right. We just talking about who gonna blow who up. Jadeveon a different beast, bro. That's
Jadeveon in college was different. Yeah, that boy could run. That boy ran a 4.4, man.
Right. At 6'7", 250 pounds.
It ran a 4.4 at the combine. A 4.4, bro.
Everybody's talking about Dallas Turner. He wasn't even doing no speed training and stuff like Dallas was. Jadeveon just ran natural.
Yeah, man. He's still in the league to do. He's still there now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that boy's still in the league, you know. But look, I tell you this, I'm not a basketball guy, but I seen this kid in JUCO. Then he came to Auburn. He wasn't skilled shooting the ball, but you talking about dunking, like ups, like Henry. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all remember this boy named Chris Porter.
Oh my God. I'm about to say KP.
Bro, listen, that boy, he was a transfer. So he played when Auburn had that real good team. Mm-hmm. I forgot their point guard name, man. But man, listen, that boy dunk. He would dunk with two hands. That boy, he's another that had ups, just ups, man. Just ridiculous vertical. It was crazy.
The state of Alabama has experienced a lot of college like greats, man. If you think about it, just across the state, between all the major programs, I mean, even HBCU side, man, like the guys that came up through Southern and Alabama State and doggone A&M and Tuskegee, like, bro, it's been a lot of North Alabama, you know, they're not HBCU, but North Alabama has, man. One of my partners, man, OG, he ain't an OG, but he one of the older cats that we looked up to in the area. Merritt. Ant Merritt was a dude, man. I think he came out of Shaw in 01. And Ant could have been D1 anywhere, man. He go to UNA. I think he still hold like the receiving yards, touchdowns, and like return all-purpose yard records from 2002 to 2004, something like that, is when he was there. So, and then Jamon Forson ended up getting booted off of Florida State and going to UNA. And he was going crazy. He went crazy there. He's still playing Arena League out there dogging folks. We 33, 34 now. He's still out there dogging these boys, man.
I heard Kobe Prentice. Somebody told me Kobe Prentice could hoop.
Kobe can hoop.
Yeah, he's a little short, but I heard he could hoop.
Hey, real talk. I think we could put together with our football team. It's some hoopers on the football team that would probably line up and probably give our basketball team a run. You let them get 2 weeks of basketball conditioning.
Yeah, basketball conditioning.
Yeah, they can get them boys a run. They can get them boys like this current Final Four team would have to play hard against the likes of maybe a lineup with Kobe Prentice, what's his name out there, Jeremy Bernard can hoop. Yeah, they say Bubba Hampton. I seen some.
Hampton. Yeah,
he can hoop too. Caleb Odom's a hooper.
I heard Emmanuel Henderson get down too.
He gets down. Miles McVay get down there in that paint.
Miles can get down.
Man, he can get down. You don't remember the video of him dunking?
Oh yeah. I saw that.
And so yeah. I got a picture. It was funny because him and Jahad Campbell was on the bikes, man. They was on the little the movement bikes during practice, and I'm out there getting my footage. And Miles and Jahad, they get up off the bikes, they walking it off, whatever. And I'm like, Miles, you gonna get too skinny on that bike, man. Just that small talk. He was like, "Oh, what up, coach?" You know what I'm saying? He seen me, he tagged me in the pictures and everything. And I said, I looked at him. I turned around and looked because in the camera, like, my head kind of looked. Miles McVay got to be about 6'7", bro.
Yeah.
He got to be about 6'7", 6'8", because
him and Wilkin, big motherfucker too.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, Jaden is big, but he's not as tall as those boys. Right. And then he didn't cut his weight too. He didn't cut down to about 280, 275, something like that. Yeah. So, I mean, bro. And I know y'all heard James Brockemeyer. Brockemeyer a big dude too. He ain't as tall, but he big too. He big. Yeah. He an athlete too. I ain't know he hoop. I ain't know James Brockemeyer hoop.
Yeah, I heard about James, man, a couple years ago. My homeboy Terry Stein, and he knew them. He from Tech. He knew them boys. Yeah. From the camp circuit. He told me that he said, "Look, man, because back then all you heard about was what's his Tommy Brockemeyer." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I remember that. That was my days right there, Travis Peniel.
Wait, who got put in timeout?
Who we put Buddy in timeout?
Who heated? You must be seeing somebody that everybody blocked because I don't see none.
Who?
Coach Smooth got shook running that mouth. Who is this? Oh, another troll that showed up. A burning.
Got shook. What are you talking
about? I thought he was about to say something important.
What I was telling you, man. Damn, I'm about my train of thought that fast, bro.
Oh, listen. Oh, this one of those people that's mad about my Jalen Miro take yesterday. Did you see the video?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah.
I love it. And for that, sir, I'll let you, my guy. We appreciate you for turning up for your 2 seconds of fame. We appreciate you for showing up. Yeah, that's rough. He came back. Look, y'all. Look, the chat already know. He done came back with another page, boy.
With another page. Wow.
Man, hey, you know what? Undefeated. Y'all know we like to talk about this because it does have to do with being a Bama fan. Coach Sean, you said it earlier. You have grown men who go to work daily to earn money, hard-earned money, to go on the internet and create fake pages to create discord amongst people. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yep. It mean that much to you to do all that. That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I laugh at it, but then sometimes I be like, man, like people like that, them the ones you gotta watch, man.
See, look, that's true what you just said, man. It's so true what you just said. I don't think people realize it, man. I got into it with Uncle Lou here a few months back. You know what I mean? We was going back and forth for about 2 days, man. I wasn't gonna stop. I had time that day, so I wasn't gonna stop. And after I start killing him with facts of football, he'll always deter from football and start talking, going to some other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
It's like I told him this. I said, you do all this Georgia stuff. You don't know a first down from a touchdown. That's clear, right? So you talk so good about Georgia when not one of them players know who the hell you are.
That is the sad part, bro.
If they passed you in Walmart, they wouldn't even speak to you, bro. So you doing all this, saying disrespectful stuff.
That's sad, bro.
Not one of them players would acknowledge you, right? They make jokes about you, bro. Right? So you should think about that before you go so hard to the point where you take it away from football and start being personal about stuff.
You know what? I like when I get in debates. That's why y'all see how I interact on Twitter. When people get on my post and they start talking crazy, it's very few times you're gonna see me reply with words. Them little GIF pictures I be posting, them little videos, man, that make folks mad. They be so mad because I could say so much in that picture. Like you be thinking hard, is he giving me props or is he dissing me? Like you don't know what, because you really that invested into it. Like, come on, man. But anyways, back to Bama football. A-Day. We got caught up talking about them doggone them greatest of all time. That's, you know what? I think that's one segment that any network can do, and it's going to attract attention and viewers because that unites the whole fan base. You get to talk about your time, and like, let's talk about eras before we start getting ready to wrap it up. Era. Let's talk about
shout out to Katrina Blackman. Love of the
Katrina
devil,
Katrina, appreciate you. Shouts out to you. Katrina contributed to the event Saturday night too, y'all. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah, she's definitely. I'm gonna tell you, Katrina been supporting and rocking with me. You know, I've been doing content, you know, longer than probably everybody except for Ty and Kyle. When Jay, yeah. So I'm probably like a few years ahead of Sean.
Yeah.
But Katrina's been rocking with me, man. Like following my content and like supporting me. I remember I did something on the Bama Standard and Katrina wrote me. Was it on Facebook, Katrina? Or did you just comment on the video? And she told me, she said, you know better than that. You know, and it's people like her that watch me grow in this industry that I can appreciate and they support out of the kindness of their heart. You know, there's so many other content creators she could rock with, but she definitely be supporting her little bro, and I appreciate it, man.
Sean Williams. You see Sean.
What do you say?
Talking about that dude that you blocked.
See, this is why I love it, man. I love how our fan base is, our community, because they rock with each other. They go hard on they go hard. They get at each other's neck. But the true ones, they stick around for it all, man. They stick around. Owen, how you feeling tonight? Roll Tide, fam. We just in here having some small talk tonight. So much anticipation about A-Day. We trying not to spill the beans about what we got going on. Trying to wait till tomorrow. So we kind of just rolling with the punches right now, man. We rolling with the punches.
Yeah, I'm learning. I don't know this social media like smooth, but I'm learning it. You know, I be trying to, you know, I rarely go back and forth with people. We'll have fun, the trolling and all that. But that time, me and the Uncle Lou dude, you know, he just kept going at Bama, man. I got tired of that, man. And you know what I'm learning about this social media is the bigger platform people, because he said this like 2 or 3 times. Well, you only got at that time 200 and 300, whatever it was, subscribers, and he had like 8,000. I said, well, guess what? I sure find it funny that the 8,000 subscriber king sure do love talking to the 200. You know what I'm saying? What it was is, I mean, you in your feelings, because the 200 subscriber dude was putting belt to ass on you, and your own fans was even telling them that, right? Mm-hmm. You can never talk football with me when you don't know nothing about football. You have no ammunition. I'm gonna verbally kill you, because obviously your team is lost to my team. I don't care about my team has 2 championships. Your team has 2 championships in 40 years. If we're gonna be honest,
brother, you almost didn't make it to see your team in a championship with them.
That's a fact.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, so you know, I'm learning. But go ahead, Coach Moore.
You're right, man. I had to learn too. Like, even coming on to this platform, you know, got to move a little bit different, because I love to get in a nice roast battle. I gladly post my pictures. So when mothers come in trying to roast, you take the face card all you want.
Yeah.
Let me find out. Let me find you. Let's take it from football. Let me find you, and it's up. But keep it football. We could talk facts, and it's a lot of stats, though. It's a lot of stats and facts that you can bring. Just being a Bama fan, if you don't know the stats, just go whatever they're trying to argue. Go look it up. I guarantee you, there's very few years, especially this past 17 years. Let's be relevant. Let's say the past 3 years in Bama's down seasons, you know, we still have finished top 5, top 4.
That's a fact.
You don't get that. You just not getting that from Georgia. Georgia didn't even finish in the top 5 this year. Did they finish the top 5 this year, or was it 6? They was number 6.
They was number 6. Yeah. Or was it 5, 6? They didn't make the 4, so it might have been 5. It might have been 5.
It might have been 5.
Florida State was 5. They was 6 behind Florida State.
And you got Auburn fans. You can't bring up stats with them because they only want to they only want to remember years where they upset us in the last second, or you know, the Cam scam, the Cam comeback. And I rock with Cam Newton. I love how Cam Newton did what he did. I mean, I knew how he came out in that second half, bro. That first drive in the second half, I knew it was gonna be different. And my crazy butt got up. Well, I ain't gonna say my crazy butt. I got up. I got up and I went to the Russell County Central game. You know, I had just graduated, so rivalry game. You know, you got to go back to the old high school. You got to show up. You've been in college for half a semester. You know, you got to come back with. You know, I have my little Faulkner University hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? Because I true freshman got to play four games before I got hurt. You know, got some DVDs with some highlights on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, I got DVDs. I don't know. Did you get DVDs or you had VHS?
I had VHS.
Okay, okay.
But I got them converted to DVDs.
Listen, so my folks found my Faulkner like my college bin that I had, and it's been in storage since 2012, man.
Yeah.
And my dad said he went in there, he said he started looking through stuff, and he was like, man, son, he said, you got a lot of stuff in here from college. My NCAA 2000, my first NCAA 2010, the first original copy on PlayStation, still in there. I said, put it to the side, Pop. I know it ain't gonna work, but I'm gonna keep that stuff. Yeah. My highlight DVD, I'm gonna try to get it restored from my freshman year, and I want y'all to see how trash the quality of video was. But your boy was out there making plays, dog. I was
it's so bad if you watch. I got a few that I didn't convert. I converted definitely my classic 1998. Look, man, the quality is so bad in them VHS tapes. You're right. You watch it, you like it be moving. I know. I mean, it's like, golly, this look terrible.
You try to shake the TV to make sure
it look bad, bro. It look bad. And then when you see the score and they put the score on the screen, the letters be all funny looking. It look like some old Pac-Man letters or something. It's just like, man, that look bad. So yeah, it's terrible, bro.
Man, my pads, you're right, bro. The pads I wore in college.
Yeah.
Players would probably die from heat exhaustion trying to play in them lineman pads I had on.
Man, look.
And I thought I had a small pair on, bro. I thought I had, they had them labeled wide receiver pads, large, 33, 34, chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember my size. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we had them old Rydell helmets, bro. You know what I'm saying? See, back then, A&M didn't have the jerseys that fit on your arm tight like that.
You had the tie.
We had a shoestring, bro. You put through the little hole and tie it up at the bottom, bro. Now they got the jersey with the stretch band in it. I said, bro, we didn't have none of this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Oh man,
it's crazy.
I remember when gloves came out. Yeah, you remember how thick the gloves were? Like they weren't
them damn Newmans. We had Newmans back then, bro.
We had Cutters had just came out when I got to college, and our school. I think we were sponsored by I think we had a Russell Athletic sponsor, right, at Faulkner. But like cleats was Nike, gloves was Nike, but we had Cutters. We got cut a deal with Cutters, no, we didn't have a deal with Nike. We just ordered Nike, but they cut a deal with Cutters, and man, we had them Cutters gloves, and they was sticky in the mud, right? They was good. Yeah. But them things was so thick, it was like wearing winter gloves, bro.
Lemon gloves or something. Yeah.
And you take them off after practice and they smelled so nasty.
Yes, man. I already know. Hey, if Travel Premier in here, Travel Premier tell you, we had a state line store right beside the damn stadium. Man, our coaches going in and buy all the Newmans. Everybody decided these black gloves with a white end on the top, Newman. Man, these horrible gloves that you can only wear one time. After that, they were no more use. They smell like plastic or something. It was just a musty type plastic smell.
They still own, bro. They still own this, but they owe him, man. David, what'd you say? I had to twist tie my jersey. Facts.
Yes.
Was you a half top?
Front of the back.
I had mine in the back, bro.
Yeah.
I was a receiver, bro. I had to do it so my back plate could hang out. I had to do it. I had to.
And look, this back in the day, Smoot, when people didn't know what the hell they was doing, bro. You had DBs with neck braces. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Just because they look big. You had safeties with neck braces. Like, what you got a neck brace on for, bro?
Bruh,
it's crazy, man.
Why am I a wide receiver getting my wrist spat?
Wrist spat. Oh my God, like a defensive line was.
What you need your wrist spat for? So I don't get jammed when I block. So I get what?
Trying to flash out there. Yeah, man. That's what it was, man. Had to have the right towel. Gotta have your towel now. It ain't complete without the towel. You know what I'm saying? So we had some good time. We had some good time back then, bro.
Good times, man. Definitely. But yeah, man. Hey, y'all. our show has come to the end. We have come to the end. It's been cool chilling. And you know what? Y'all sat around and just listened to us talk. That was pretty cool. I hope y'all enjoyed going down memory lane with us, talking about former Bama greats, you know, getting our opinions on the greatest this and greatest that. Also, our we trying to contain this pre-A-Day hype because Friday stream should be real interesting. We got let me see. Cause Sean, you off Friday, ain't you?
Yeah, I'll be chilling, do whatever y'all want to do, man.
Y'all coming down Friday night?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide now. I got the room for both days, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do that. I'm just trying to see what's best. That's why I talked to Kyle today about what was the plan,
Yeah.
And so I know if come early Saturday or late Friday. I'm gonna probably decide that probably tomorrow, so I can either cancel that one night or keep both.
Yeah.
So I'll know probably by tomorrow what I'm gonna do, which night, where I'm gonna come, late night or early Saturday.
All right, so tomorrow we got Coach DeBoer interview. Practice start at 3:25. There's no coverage. There's no practice coverage. We just be there for Coach DeBoer's interview. So that usually come around about, I want to say about 6 p.m. right? And then hopefully we can talk Colin and T into letting the rest of the cast be on live, so we can do a roundtable Friday night pre-A-Day, pre-game for A-Day, right? Definitely bring your cups, because this whole weekend about to be lit. I'm telling y'all. And then Saturday, y'all know. Well, Thursday will be that. We probably won't have a live Thursday night. We'll probably just post practice report by me and Kyle, and then Friday we'll do a regular schedule, more than likely. He probably gonna have a bunch of partner segments for that day, so that we can fill it up with all your pre-A-Day drama and buzz, get all that energy in here, right? Oh, Hunter Ray, you just hit me with one that I've been talking about. And Hunter, I hope, are you quoting me for saying that? Because I sure got some love for pointing that out. And I think a lot of people are starting to realize, like, the more and more this thing starts to develop, the less and less we're missing Caleb Downs. You talking about getting Keon Sabb and Red Morgan showing up and creating the type of feel and buzz that he's creating. I mean, Malachi Moore talks so highly of this young man.
Yeah, saw that.
And you remember I was on him already. I just thought the weight was going to be the only hurdle
before he even played it down. Yeah,
I said that. I said the weight gain, he's gonna need to put on some weight, and he's put on about 8-10 pounds. Nothing crazy, but he's a efficient tackler. He's an aggressive tackler.
Yeah,
he can cover. He got some speed too. Red looked like he about a 4.41, 4.43 type kid.
That's good stuff. Stuff, man.
His transition out of his breaks, like when he's sitting on routes to attack the drive out of the breaks.
Yeah,
is fluid, man. It's fluid. Him, Xavier Brown, Mincy, those three guys, technique wise, unmatched in that secondary. Peyton Woodyard, another one.
Yeah,
technique. I ain't saying like overall everything is there, but technique. Those four guys.
His time is coming too. Man. Yes.
Oh yes. If Keon Sabb was not here, brother, I would not be worried.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he is. And so talking with Peyton's father, Gerald.
Yeah,
Peyton's been very hard on himself. He hasn't had no crazy big plays in the second. And the reason is because he got a D line in front of him that's not is not letting much develop, like a lot of check downs. And so he's coming up and he's playing aggressive. But there was one play that I saw at the scrimmage, and I think I talked about this. It happened to Caleb Downs last year against Texas. The only difference is in this scheme, man, you have to be disciplined playing the middle of the field, playing that one high safety. And it could have been, it was an opportunity for Peyton to get mixed up. It was a high-low concept thrown at him right at the hash.
Yeah.
Maybe 12 to 14, right in that area where he's kind of already sitting, kind of, he's not bailing, but he's, getting his depth.
Yeah.
And he could have crashed on the dig route. And it didn't look like it would have been a bad play because of how open it looked.
Yeah.
But if the discipline and the trust that he has in the guys under him, he said, okay, this is the coverage we have. And if you pay attention, if you go back to the play, the corner who's dropping back into his deep third to where the high-low concept is coming to, if the corner is paying attention to the quarterback eyes, he's going to go right into that dig passing lane.
Yeah, of course.
Post, Peyton full bail out to the post, takes it away. Ty Simpson can't get the pass. He makes a nice pass to I think in the flats to like Robbie Oots on one of the tight ends. And you just see the growth everywhere on the field, man. But to see him make that play and a one high look, a lot of young guys are eager to jump that dig route. They think they might have a pick. So, yeah, that Red Morgan Caleb Downs
comparison. That's good stuff, bro, because that's what those routes are for. For him to make that decision to go deep, that's good stuff. That's real good stuff, man.
Yep. And I didn't want to reveal it the day of, because I'm still learning what we can say and how we can say it or project stuff. But that one play right there, man, definitely caught my attention because we already knew he was coming in, highly touted, had the IQ. Hunter Ray asking Hunter, you asking some good questions for the last 10 minutes of the segment. I like that, man. Coach Mook, you think any of the guys we lost come back next week other than Proctor? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Proctor made the right decision to go ahead and say, I'm coming back now. I ain't playing around. That's my plan. I'm gonna be back. He's been working with Wilkin Formby and Miles McVay, their positional coach, development training facility, Velocity Football, I think it's called, Velocity something, down here close to this area. And he looks good too. He looked like he's slimming down, Sean. He leaked the picture on his. You seen it?
I hadn't seen it.
I'm gonna send it to you, but it was he looks good, man. He looks good. Like I said, if that's the attitude he's coming in with, that's the energy he's coming with, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. I am all for it. I just want the mentality to be there. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, don't listen to the media about everybody being accepting of them. If you play football, the game has not changed that much. As a matter of fact, kids these days have the wrong idea of loyalty and what it means. So there's some in that locker room who are very vocal about his return, and they're not happy about it, but they trust their teammates. They trust a guy like Wilkin who's going to make the best decision for the team. And I feel like Caden Proctor might have done something to kind of convince Wilkin, because just think about it, that was like his brother.
Yeah, they was tight. Yeah,
still tight, and it's crazy to see that. So. Who is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some juice coming in, y'all. About to have a little access tomorrow. I think. Got a private pro day to go to. One of my favorite players that from this past probably 2 or 3 years, one of my favorite players on the roster. I'm trying to see what the message say now. Hold on. Okay, I see what the message say.
Ebony said, "Come look like a family reunion." You better come on down. Better come on down, Ebony. Everybody loves Ebony. Better come on down so everybody can love Ebony. Come on down, Ebony.
I'm lost. So I was told to reach out to somebody about Jace's pro day tomorrow. Somebody reached out to me to tell. Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay, I got it. Okay, we good.
Smooth.
All right, yeah, my fault, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here too. I just got some crazy news. Look at the eyes in the chat. See, every time I pick up my phone, they start putting the eyes in the chat. But y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. It's been fun. Of course, Sean, you know how we do. Tomorrow
Already.
should be a pretty interesting day. With the coverage, we got Coach DeBoer. Like I said, we got Coach DeBoer around 6 p.m. In the morning. I think the usual lineup. Myself, Kyle first, Ty, then myself. Haven't heard from Jake. Haven't heard from Jake Merrill in a few days, so hopefully we can hear from him tonight.
Shout out to Jake.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. He making some real big changes right now, and definitely gonna keep pushing him, man. Keep pushing him.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me tonight, y'all. And I didn't want to do a segment by myself because I feel like we talked about everything I wanted to talk about today.
Facts.
Yeah, I like earlier today we had a great segment earlier today. Broke down a little bit of the Jalen Milroe interview, and tomorrow we'll look at some of the other guys. What I got y'all crying about? What Ebony talking about? Where Ebony come from? I ain't never seen you in here. Where you come from, Ebony?
Yeah, she been in here.
I ain't never. Why she must don't be talking when I be on?
No, I see her during the day when I be watching y'all. She be in here.
Ebony, I never see you. I swear. I'm sorry. She probably don't be saying that when I'm on.
She a vet. She be in here. She green. She been here for a while.
Yeah.
To hear you burning up, Smoot.
I ain't burning nothing. I'm a guest in the house, so I don't cook. But I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Let me go help put out the fire.
Shout out, man. Much love, Undefeated. Much love, Coach Smoot.
All right, man. Y'all be easy, Undefeated. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide.
Yes, sir.